So, what if you could build a visionary leader in just 35 minutes a day? It sounds pretty out there, right? Well, today, we're diving into a really groundbreaking educational workbook from the Rehan School in Pakistan. It's designed for kids ages 8 to 16, and it is a totally radical reimagining of what it means to learn in the age of AI.
At the heart of this entire curriculum is this single, powerful idea from its founder, Rehan Alwala. It's not about just hoping that leaders pop up here and there, it's about intentionally, systematically creating them. And honestly, this one sentence really sets the tone for everything we're about to see.
So, right from the get go, the workbook throws down a pretty bold challenge to the way we normally think about school. It basically argues that for centuries, our education systems have gotten really, really good at one thing: creating skilled professionals. But it asks a critical question: who is actually building the visionaries?
And here's where you see that split in black and white. On one side, you have the goal we all know: make doctors, engineers, athletes, all incredibly important jobs for sure. But on the other side, you have a totally different ambition. The goal here isn't just about getting a career, it's about world changing leadership. The entire curriculum is basically reverse engineered from that one target.
So, how do you even begin to do something like that? Well, it all kicks off with what they call a 9-day digital boot camp. The very first step isn't about reading a textbook or learning theory. It's about building the practical digital infrastructure that every single student is going to need to create, to communicate, and to build a real presence online. And get this foundation is built at an incredible speed. I mean, just look at this lineup. Day one is Gmail, your basic communication hub. Then you've got Facebook and Instagram for a social presence. But then it gets serious really fast. LinkedIn for a professional network, YouTube and Canva for a full creator toolkit, and even AI practice tools and live broadcasting software. In just 9 days, a kid is fully equipped not just to consume content, but to produce it like a pro. Okay, so after that intense setup, the core routine begins, and they call it the daily AI workout. Now, what's really interesting here is the philosophy behind it. This program is designed to treat AI as a collaborator, a creative partner you work with, not just a cheat code that does the work for you. So let's take a look at what that collaboration actually involves day to day. Students are using ChatGPT for creative writing, then they're jumping over to Claude AI to build simple little coding projects. They're practicing their English fluency with an AI named Calani, and they're even co-creating original songs with Suno.ai. It's this really rich, multifaceted approach, building a whole range of digital and creative skills every single day. Let's just zoom in on one of these tools for a second. Claude AI is an AI that writes code based on simple text prompts. So a student can literally just type, "Hey, create a tic-tac-toe game," or "build me a basic calculator," and the AI just generates the code. Think about that. This totally demystifies programming and gives kids that immediate, super empowering feeling of building something real. And then there's another key tool, Call Annie. It's basically an AI you can have a real-time voice or video call with just to practice your English. For so many students, this provides a completely judgment-free space to build conversational confidence and fluency, which is something that can be really hard to get in a traditional classroom setting. So all of this training with these amazing tools, it's all building toward the next crucial pillar of the program. The whole point is to fundamentally shift a student's mindset, to take them from being a passive consumer of digital media to being an active daily creator and communicator. And this right here, brings us to the most important point. The goal isn't just to learn about technology, it's to build with it every single day. That is the absolute heartbeat of this entire curriculum. It's all about action, creation, and daily practice. And here's what that actually looks like in practice. Students are tasked with making daily graphics on Canva. They're conducting live interviews using StreamYard. They have to watch TEDx talks and then turn around and record and post their own video reviews of them. They're even composing original songs about their own culture. Every single one of these tasks builds real-world skills in communication, in design, and in critical thinking. So when you put all of these pieces together, you've got the daily AI workouts, the creator tasks, that digital foundation. What's the end goal? What kind of person is supposed to emerge from this whole process? And honestly, the most stunning part might just be this number. All of this, everything we've talked about, is designed to be done in just 35 minutes a day. It's an intense, focused burst of activity that, when it's compounded over time, aims to build a completely new kind of thinker and leader. In the end, it all comes right back to the founder's vision. The workbook doesn't end with a final exam or a grade, but with this charge to use these skills as a foundation. It's all about empowering these kids with the tools to learn, to grow, and to contribute long after the 35-minute sessions are over. Which, of course, leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to chew on. Is this super intensive AI-driven, creator-focused curriculum a blueprint for the future of education around the world? Or is it a glimpse into a radically different and maybe even a more demanding new definition of childhood itself? The answer, I think, is probably being written right now in 35-minute increments.